Okay, so you always have kind of a picture of what you're looking for. If you're new to the lifestyle, understand that your husband or your wife's probably going to look for the opposite of you to swing, not the same. Similarities. Many swinging couple have found that they're kind of offended that their wife or husband isn't looking for what they have. So if they have small boobs, they look for big boobs. If they have big boobs, they look for small boobs. And the other parts being big and small. So that's kind of a fact of the lifestyle. And so then that brings us to weight. And do you want to talk about that?
I just think it's really important to keep yourself. I mean, you don't have to be model, but you should really try and work on yourself, because you're fully exposed. So if you're obese, I mean, how are you presenting yourself? It's kind of like a job interview, except for it's a lot more fun. So, try and keep yourself in the overweight range to normal range, because it's not all of us are in the normal range, but at least you want to check your BMI out. Make sure you're not in the obese range, because you're presenting yourself, and you want to look the part.
Now, there are people who are attracted to overweight, or obese, and there is that attraction level. I had a guy complaining to me that nobody was talking to him and his wife in the lifestyle about hooking up, and they were more than big. And to be polite, now you can take your weight and your height and look it up on the internet and find out what your BMI is. If you're over 30 BMI, then you're obese, and so that's something you might consider. Plus, you might want to lose weight for another reason, kind of a sly reason. The lifestyle is safer as far as STDs and other problems from the lifestyle. It's safer the healthier you are. And being way overweight, your immune system might be low, and so you might want to look at your weight and exercise and diet for that reason, to be on the healthier side of the lifestyle, and you might get more sex. But there is kind of a thing in the lifestyle, because you see each other naked, where a lot of people will anyway have a swing with a couple, no matter what their bodily appearance is, depending on attitude. I know one guy, he was huge at a party we went to, and he was huge, but he got a lot of attention. He was funny. He was very personable. So people do look past it a little bit, but just take a look at yourself. There's a thing called the mirror complex, where you go into the mirror and you cover your face so that nobody can see you. So you can't see your own face. So when you're looking at yourself naked in the mirror, psychologically, you look at your face and everything else doesn't get looked at. So psychologically, if you cover your face with a bag and put two eye holes, and then look at your body, and that'll tell you what you actually look like to other people. And then you say, would I have sex with that? And if the answer is no, you might want to look at your diet and your exercise and your BMI and your weight. So, and I know you're really concerned about diet and stuff, so you have a lot of tips. We're going to try and do some swinging diet tips, but I just wanted to say is, what's your appearance, what's your weight, what's your BMI, and then don't be upset that nobody wants to do that, especially if they've worked really hard. We've worked really hard to keep our weight down and to diet, and so that work we don't want to. Oh man, so we have vanilla friends, which vanilla means non-swingers. We have these friends that are big, and we went to the zoo with them and their kids and our kids, and we went to the zoo, and they had to get the little car to run around because they couldn't walk all day, and so that really kind of put a squish on the activities, and so there's that issue too. You don't want to be so out of shape or so overweight that it really just kind of harms the relationship, harms the friendship. Anyway, just a thought. Look at how you appear.